Charges are pending against a 21-year-old suspect accused of trying to escape Brooklyn Center police before ramming squad cars with his pickup truck. The incident happened Saturday around 2 p.m. near the intersection of 57th and Fremont Avenues North. Officers were looking for stolen vehicles when they noticed the plates on the truck didn't match. Police were able to arrest the driver after he rammed into their squad cars. The vehicle was stolen out of Minneapolis. The driver remains held at the Hennepin County Jail. The Spring Parade of Homes tour is underway, offering ideas and buying options here in the northwest suburbs. The home tour comes during what local realtors are calling unprecedented times, and that has buyers considering places they may not have done so in the past. Buyers continue to see extreme competition for homes, fueled by low interest rates and a supply of homes for sale at a historic low. As Corey Bork reports in this week's Business Matters, that's giving rise to interest not only in the suburbs, but in the exurbs.
Today's market's very tight, forcing buyers to look farther and farther out, like here in Buffalo. This home is on the Parade of Homes tour. Let's go take a look.
This is a split entry home, and it is really good for a first-time home buyer.
Here in Buffalo, this 4-bed, 3-bath home offers something brand new with a design that keeps with the current trends.
What we've done here is we've taken a lot of really popular trends and then made that a standard feature.
Trends like a roomy entryway, an open floor plan, and vinyl plank flooring.
Exactly what we see here is basically what has been trending for the last few years. A lot of people are going with the gray paint, white trim, white cabinets.
Built by Brooklyn Park-based Craftsman Custom Homes and priced at $369,900, this home sold quickly.
This has been a super popular plan for us. The builder builds about 20 of these a year, and they sell very quickly.
Brandon Doyle, a realtor based out of Maple Grove, says he's seeing a lot of growth in not only places like Buffalo, but in areas like Rogers, St. Michael, and Osseo.
They're finding that they can get a lot more home for their money and actually purchase new in some of these communities.
Purchasing new and farther out because of frustration closer in.
The home buyers looking in Maple Grove and Plymouth area, they're getting really frustrated with what's available. The entry-level price point, that stuff is getting bid up so high, and then to buy new in that area has gotten to be very expensive.
Doyle says he's seeing some existing homes have as many as 10 to 12 offers and sell the first week on the market.
So it's very competitive for buyers, and that can be rather discouraging.
Which leads us back to Buffalo.
Buffalo is very affordable. You can buy a lot of home, get really good quality.
And the rise of the exurbs in a market realtors can't recall seeing before.
These are unprecedented times, so we haven't seen quite the level of buyer demand that we are right now.
For Business Matters, Corey Bork, CCX News.
There may be some good news on the horizon for buyers looking closer in. Brandon Doyle says he's starting to see more homes come on the market as sellers realize how much equity they have in their home. Maple Grove will revisit a townhome development at its Planning Commission meeting this week. Lennar is proposing more than 80 townhomes on a site between County Road 81 and 105th Avenue. The proposed row townhomes would not have basements due to the wetlands to the west. What's interesting about this development is it is proposed to be a mixture of owner-occupied and rental townhomes. Lennar says it has seen demand for rentals of this housing type. Similar townhomes were built to the east. At a previous meeting, the Planning Commission raised concern because it didn't have a precise ratio of rentals versus owner-occupied for the development. What should the future name of County Road 47 be? You can now submit your suggestions to the City of Plymouth. The city took over ownership of the road last fall. It was constructed originally as a farm road. This summer, construction will begin to update the road so it can better accommodate the growth in the area. Plymouth has advocated for $20 million in state bonding funds to help make future safety improvements. The city is accepting name suggestions through social media or on the city website. The winning name will be announced at the State of the City address on April 23rd. A school in Golden Valley is getting to do something it's never done before. For the first time in its 42-year history, the girls basketball team from King of Grace Lutheran School is going to the national tournament. Jason Malello has the exciting details.
Coaches at King of Grace were pretty sure this would be a special team.
The theme of this year has been someday is today, someday is now.
The Knights finished third in the state tournament, earning an invitation to the Lutheran Basketball Association National Tourney.
I'm really excited. I'm not nervous.
They're extremely nervous. They won't admit it, but they are. You can tell.
Differing opinions aside, there's no doubt this is a tight-knit squad.
We're all sisters, and we get along pretty well. We tell each other what we did wrong and what we did right.
Many of the girls started playing on the King of Grace A team as fourth graders.
They had 2 years where they got spanked every time they walked out on the court because they were 4 years younger than everybody.
Taking their lumps and learning through adversity brought cohesion.
It's really fun being on the basketball team with all of my friends. I mean, we've all been together since maybe kindergarten.
The Knights have good players for sure, but what makes this team really special?
It helps to not get angry at each other.
We have not had one argument, one conversation that went negative.
It's not necessarily just its basketball talent.
We can give each other pointers and know that we're not being mean to each other. And most of the time we always take the pointers and then we end up playing better.
And there's a chance a lot of these girls will keep showcasing their skills together in the future.
I think they're all going to the same high school. They're all going to go to West Lutheran, so I'm excited to see what they're going to become.
In Golden Valley, Jason Malillo, CCX News.
King of Grace will face other Lutheran schools from all around the country in a 32-team double elimination tournament in Fort Wayne, Indiana. It starts on Friday. Good luck.
After wins over Edina and Prior Lake, the Maple Grove boys hockey team found itself playing for a state championship for the first time in program history. And this game was one for the ages. Maple Grove facing off with conference rival Andover for a third time this season in the Class AA final. Landon Gunderson wins an early faceoff. Danny Nelson shot on net as stop, but Finn Brink knocks the rebound in to score. Maple Grove leads 1-0 just 12 seconds into the game. About 4 minutes later, Nelson with another shot on goal. Josh Giuliani scores in the rebound. A huge tournament for the senior, and it's 2-0 Crimson. Big goal for the Huskies late in the first. Jacob Pearson snipes a shot in with just 3.5 seconds to go. Andover is down just 3-2 after one. Fast forward to the third period with Maple Grove now trailing. Gunderson passes to Giuliani, who scores his 8th of the state tournament, and the game is tied at 4. Giuliani picks up an assist here, setting up Chayton Fisher for the one-timer. The Crimson lead 5-4 in the third period. With just under 2 minutes to play, Andover's Gavin Thorson with a shot that sneaks through, and the game is tied at 5. The teams go to overtime. Check out the save here that Crimson goalie Toby Hopp makes on the rebound try in overtime. The senior finishes the night with 39 saves. But for the second straight year, Maple Grove's season ends in heartbreak. Logan Gravnik scores 8+ minutes into the second overtime to give Andover its first ever state championship in hockey. 6-5 Huskies is the final. In boys basketball, defending state Class 4A champion Wayzata is playing well. Jay Wilcox has highlights from the Trojans' Section 6 semifinal win.
Top seed Wayzata hosts 5th seed Armstrong in the Section 6 4A boys basketball semifinals. Drew Birkeland drives it all the way for 2 as Wayzata takes control early 8-2. Ryan Harvey drives and dishes to Eric Rottinghouse on the baseline cut for the layup and a 12-6 Trojans lead. They go inside to Carter Bierke for the turnaround jumper. He leads a balanced attack with 11 points, and it's all Wayzata. Birkeland passes to Harvey cutting, and he hits a jump hook. Wayzata leads 35-12 at the half, and they crush Armstrong 67-25. The Trojans host Minneapolis South for the section title Tuesday. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
The Providence Academy girls basketball team had a chance to go to the state tournament for a third straight season. Jason Malillo has highlights of the Lions section final game.
It's Providence and Holy Family for the Section 5 AA title. The Lions start slow and the Fire takes advantage as Nicole Bolin and Sophia Hall each hit 3-pointers early for a 12-6 lead. Hall scores 27. Providence's Maria Counts drives and scores plus the foul as the Lions start to find their way. Grace Counts spins and drives and hits the floater. Providence goes up 30-28. Then Madden Greenway gets out on the break and finishes. 7th grader Emma Miller-Burns snaps the baseline jump shot. Providence is up a half dozen at the break. Right out of the gate in the second half, Greenway with the steal and hoop. The phenomenal 8th grader leads all scorers with 31 points. Brooke Honecker's shot is off, but Hope Counts cleans it up. Lions on top 56-45. Greenway launches from way behind the arc and hits as Providence starts to pull away. Senior Maria Counts scores 23 and Providence wins 95-81. The Lions will get a chance to play for a state title for the 3rd straight season.
I think we're hungrier than ever. Every year we've just come so close and it's just been taken right from underneath us. This year we're coming full force.
We're super hungry, especially after last year. We lost that one to Albany in the state title game. We know we can be a state champion. We just got to show up and play our kind of basketball.
Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.